it's Hannah, and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Hannah. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out me and my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm really excited because I got inspired to do this video by Lily Jean here on YouTube, and she did this video where she transformed herself into the 2001 holiday Barbie. So I thought that it would be a lot of fun if I did the same thing here on my channel, but instead of doing the 2001 Barbie, I thought that I would do the year that I was born, which was 1995. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup look inspired by the holiday Barbie from 1995. And let me just go ahead and tell y'all, she got some interesting makeup going on. So let's go ahead and get right on into this video. I pulled up an image of her up on Google Images, and I'll have the picture up here on the corner of the screen. But she has got some really pretty green eye makeup going on. I think it's very interesting that she's got green eye makeup, and then she's got red cheeks, she's got red blush, and she's also got a red glossy lip. So let's dive into this. Let's go ahead and get right on into this look. I am really excited. I am going to keep the picture up on my phone just so I can look down every once in a while and just kind of reference. So I've grabbed two eyeshadow palettes to start with today. I grabbed my James Charles palette, and I also grabbed my new Lisa Frank palette from Morphe as well that a really good friend gifted me early for Christmas. So I'm really excited. I think what I'm going to do is open up this one first and see, because this one has a lot of greens in it. So I'm going to see what greens it has and kind of pick and choose which green that I want to use. I am going to get my phone first, so that way it'll be sitting on top of the palette, and I might have to make some room on my desk here to fully open up the palette. So let me get everything moved around, and I'll come right back. Alright, so I'm going to go into the shade Zoomer and Zobbit, I think is how you pronounce that shade, from the Morphe Lisa Frank palette, and I'm just going to run that right along into my crease. Now this is going to be the very first shadow that we are applying into the crease, so I'm just going to be applying it with a fluffy crease brush. Next, I'm going to be going into my James Charles mini palette, and what I'm going to be doing is taking the shade Daddy, and I'm just going to be applying that to the outer half of the crease area. Alright, going into the shade Peekaboo from the Lisa Frank palette, I'm going to be applying that straight to my lid where we don't already have shadow, and I'm going to be using this flat shadow brush to apply it. Alright, so we're done with the eyeshadow for right now. I do have a couple other things that we need to add on, but we can add those on later into the tutorial. So now what I'm going to do is curl my eyelashes with my e.l.f. eyelash curler, and then I'm going to be applying some mascara. I don't think that I've used this mascara yet in the video. I could be wrong, but I don't think I have. So this might be the first time that y'all get to see me use this. This is the NARS Climax Extreme Mascara, and this is just what it looks like. I got mailed a little sample. NARS was very kind to send me a sample. You just had to go on their website and give them your email, and then you had to do a couple other little things, and then you got a free mascara. I just did it because I was like, you know what? If worst thing that happens is me giving them my email address from them, then just so be it. So, hey, I won. I got a mascara, so that's really cool. If they're still doing that promo, I'll have it down in the comments below where y'all can go sign up and get your free mascara as well. But anyway, that is just what I'm going to be doing now. So I have to ask this question because I am generally very curious. Did anybody else receive holiday Barbies for Christmas? Because I used to. I remember about all the way up until I was about maybe 13 or 14, I received a holiday Barbie. I don't remember the last year that I received a holiday Barbie to be exact, but I did receive one every year for Christmas when I was a little kid, and I even had the 1995 holiday Barbie up in my attic. It's in a box with all my other little holiday Barbies. I remember growing up as a little kid, I would always get like those little collectible Barbies, and they were really cool, but it used to really make me mad that I couldn't take them out of the box and play with them, and I just remember thinking that they were cool and they were interesting, but then one part of me was kind of like, you know, this is kind of like wasteful if I can't play with it, but yeah, it is what it is. I used to just sit and admire them in their boxes. I used to just think that they were absolutely beautiful. This used to be my favorite thing ever growing up as a little girl. I used to get so excited when the holidays would roll around to see what the holiday Barbie for that year was going to look like, and it just always got me pumped for the holiday season. So I want to know down below in the comment section, did any of you ever receive a holiday Barbie for Christmas? Now I'm going to be going into some false eyelashes, and I'm going to be using the style Butterfly Kisses. These are from Lucky Lashes, and now I really like Lucky Lashes. I have been supporting that brand ever since they came out, and they make really good, really amazing quality lashes, which I freaking love. The owner of the brand actually lives here in my town, so I get lashes pretty regularly from her, from Catherine, because they're just really good, and it's always really good service with them as well. I liked Butterfly Kisses the most for this tutorial because they're very fluttery and they're very doll-like, because obviously Barbie as a doll, she's got really intense lashes, but what's interesting about this particular holiday Barbie is that her lashes are not as extreme as they normally are. Normally her lashes are nearly touching her brows, and these are just kind of, they're bold, but they're subtle. They're just really, really fluttery. So that's why I wanted to use Butterfly Kisses, because these are kind of similar to her lashes in the picture. So that is just what I'm going to be doing. And to apply them, I'm going to be using my metal eyelash applicator that is also from Lucky Lashes. This is a purple one. It's really cute. And then I'm going to be using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive Glue. I about said it's strip, but that didn't make any sense. It's strip. But anyway, I'm going to be using the Kiss Eyelash Glue and this metal applicator to apply them. Alrighty, so we're going to put a pause really quickly on the eyes, and we're going to focus a little bit on the complexion. So what I'm going to be doing is going into a foundation. Now, Barbie has very flawless, full coverage skin because she's a doll, and she's plastic. That is not realistic, but you know what? I am going to break out a good full coverage foundation today. So I'm going to be using my Believe the Beauty foundation. This is the Skin Finish foundation in the shade Linen, and this is one of my favorite foundations ever. I freaking love it. So what I'm going to do is apply it using this little Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Next, I'm going to be going into my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is in the shade Eggshell. And what I'm going to be doing with this concealer is applying this under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, and on my chin, just to add some brightness to the skin. Next, I'm going to be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator Finishing Powder to set my under eye in place with. And I'm also going to be setting the center part of my forehead because that is where I get the most oily throughout the day. So now that we are done with the complexion for right now, because we got our foundation and all on, I'm going to move back into the eyes. So it looks like Barbie has a little bit of a green eyeliner on her upper eye area, like just a soft, very, very thin green line. I actually don't have any green eyeliner, not in this particular shade that she's got, because this is like a Kelly green, and I have like a bright neon lime green, which would not go with this look. So we're definitely going to have to skimp on that. She looks like she might have a little bit of white eyeliner on in her waterline. I can't tell if that's the eyeliner or if that's just the whites of her eyes. But regardless, we're going to use white eyeliner. So I'm going to be using this one from LA Colors. This is my favorite. I use this every single day to brighten up my eye, whether I'm doing a super full glam look or just something soft and subtle. I love this eyeliner for just brightening up and making my eye look more awake. Now going into my Lisa Frank Morphe palette, I'm going to take the shade Zoomer and Zerbert and apply that to my lower lash line area with this e.l.f. concealer brush. So Barbie has a very frosted, very highlighted brow bone and inner corner. This was the 90s, so I mean everything was pretty frosty back then. So what I'm going to do is go into my Makeup Revolution Sophie highlighter palette. She does have an eyeshadow palette from them, but I didn't grab that. I have the highlighter palette. Now these highlighters are named, but they have like a sheet that goes with them, and I actually lost it, but I'm just going to be taking the white highlighter in this palette right here, because this is like a pure white highlighter, and what I'm going to be doing with it is highlighting my brow bone and my inner corner with this little brush right here. Now I'm going to be going into my NARS. This is the Climax Extreme Mascara. I really liked what it did for my upper lashes. It added a lot of volume down there to my upper lashes or up there. So I'm really hoping that this is going to do really well for the bottom lashes. Now Barbie has really, really long bottom lashes because she is a doll. So I'm really hoping that this is going to give me the desired length that I want. So I'm just going to be running this along the lower lashes. And oh yeah, baby, this is doing an amazing job on my lower lashes. I love this mascara. I wore this just by itself the other day, and it did really, really well. It didn't smudge, it didn't flake. I was highly impressed with this mascara. Didn't do the greatest at holding curl, but for whatever reason, my lashes just do not hold curl. It doesn't matter what I do to them, they just will not hold a curl. So I can't really X it out for that reasoning. But it still is a really good mascara nonetheless. I don't know how much this actually retails for, but given that it is NARS, I'm sure that it is quite pricey. So, I guess put that at your own will. So, yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to be going into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm going to be using this big fluffy brush to apply it. Now, I've already bronzed one side of my face because I thought my phone was recording, and it was not. And I was just sitting here talking to myself like I was a lunatic. So, what I'm going to do is bronze the other side of my face on camera so that y'all can see me actually bronzing up in my face. But that is just what I'm going to be doing, and I love the smell of this because it smells like coconuts, and I just absolutely freaking love this bronzer. Going into my James Charles palette, what I'm going to be doing is taking the shade You're Kidding, which is just that red shade in the palette, and I'm going to be using that today as my blush because I don't own a red blush and Barbie has red blush cheeks. I'm also going to be concentrating the blush more on the front part of my cheek rather than swooping it up like I like to do because Barbie's cheeks or the blush is very concentrated on the front part of her cheeks and it's not swooped upward. It's mostly focused and concentrated right there. So that is what I'm going to be doing it just like her. Alright, now going into my Makeup Revolution. This is the Sophie X palette. This is the palette that we used earlier. I'm going to take that same white highlighter that we also used earlier, and I'm just going to be applying this to the high points of my cheekbones. Now, I don't think Barbie has highlighted skin, but I want to highlight my cheekbones because I love highlighter. So we're just going to do what I like to do for right now. Alrighty, so now it is time to do the fabulous red lip that Barbie has. So first, I'm going to go into my Covergirl Expeditious Lip Liner. This is in the shade Cherry Red, and I'm just going to be lining my lips with this lip liner so that way the liquid lipstick that I'm going to use doesn't feather out of my lip line. Now that I have lined my lips, it's time to go in with the lip color. So I'm going to use the Catsuit Liquid Lipstick from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Missy and Fierce. I almost called this Fire and Ice, but I was like, no, this isn't Fire and Ice. This is Missy and Fierce. And I'm just going to be applying this to my lips. Now, this lipstick actually feathers out of my lip line pretty bad. So I had to invest in a lip liner because this would just always feather out of my lip line every single time that I wore it, even though it's a liquid lipstick and it dries down. So that is why I applied a lip liner, and now I'm going to be doing Now I'm going to be doing something that I completely despise, and that is putting on a lip gloss over a red lip. I don't like glossy red lips, but Barbie had a glossy red lip, so we're trying to mimic everything here, so I gotta keep in the theme. This is from Cèate London. This is called their Lip Luster Lip Glosses, and this is in the shade Wildfire. And this is just what it looks like. Now, it has really pretty flecks of gold glitter. And this lip gloss, like I said, I don't typically use a lip gloss over a red lipstick, and I don't ever reach for red lip glosses. So I've actually never used this product. It smells really good. It smells like vanilla cupcakes, which I actually really like. I like the applicator. So let's try this on and let's see how this feels and everything. I'm a little bit nervous because, like I said, I just don't like red glossy lips. I like a matte red lip, but we're just going to give this a go. Alright everyone, so that is it for my holiday Barbie 1995 glam look. I really hope that you all did enjoy this video. I had a lot of fun creating this look. It turned out really pretty, and I am super stoked about it. I was a little bit nervous about it at first, but I actually like the way that this final look kind of came together. I think it is really nice looking. However, I will say this. I do not like the lip gloss. It's very grainy on the lips. I don't like the fact that you can feel the glitter in this gloss. So, I'm not a big fan of this lip gloss right here. So, but hey, I am glad that I did at least use it and know what my feel for it. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're down there as well, because I'm here for you with new videos every Thursdays, Saturdays, and Mondays at 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You could also give me a follow over on my social media as well, so that way you can keep up with me, you can keep tabs on me, and you can keep a lookout when I post and upload new videos. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in Monday's video. Bye, my little unicorns. I had to think about the day that was coming up next, and it's Monday. So I will see y'all Monday. Bye, my little unicorns.